Traffic's so loud today. Showdown. Alrighty. Actually, let me check this thing here. It is Monday. It is Monday indeed. Tomorrow, 64, low of 46. Wednesday, rain, high of 60, low of 55. Thursday, high of 67, low of 40. Chance of rain, 98%. Oh, there's winter again. Hello, winter. Possibly returning on December 13th and 14th with highs in the low 40s and lows in the mid-20s. We will see if that comes to pass. Alright. We ready? We're gonna do this. Okay, so we have things to do. Things to work on. Alright. So I figure Burb can sit here and judge us and mock us. And why not? Why not? So we are this needle. We are working on excuse me. Christmas tree gift number 3. Christmas tree ornament gift number 3. We got the basic outline. We got the basics done yesterday. So today we're gonna work on, let's see if this is enough of a contrast. I'm not sure. Today we're gonna work on getting the some more of our shading in. So we will see. Where's our shading gonna start? Probably about here. Now I am gonna, tuck this in a little bit to make sure that we're going through our red layers, especially since we are on the upper edge. We will see how this works out contrast wise, because I'm not sure if this is going to be different enough. Do want to make sure our edge is attached. Now, I was originally going to shade both sides, but you know what? If we're doing stitching and we're going to have a back side, I don't think we need to. And I will see if I have a piece of red felt. I don't know if I do. That we can use as backing. We might put a backing on the other one. I was still undecided. I originally wasn't going to, but now that I'm thinking about it, we actually might hit the cardboard there. So let's see what this shade of red, if it's even gonna be noticeable as we get this worked in here. As best as we can. I mean, you can kind of see a difference on camera, kind of, sort of. I might have to extend that a little bit further on the upper wing there, because it is pulling in a little bit. I think I want that a little bit longer, and I still might need to come back and add a little bit more fiber around the head area. I'm not 100% certain yet, but we might. Maybe. So I do have the template back. I was thinking that I was done with it, but I just want to be sure that I don't lose this upper edge. Like our outer edge. So there's a slight subtle difference in shade, not a whole lot. I might think about stitching an outline in on that. Maybe. I'm gonna stitch an outline over the whole thing. Just to kind of polish him up a bit. And I do think we're going to need a little bit more length on this. So I mean, there's a slight difference, and I guess we don't want it to be too drastic, because then it is gonna look funny. You can see where I missed all the little holes in the edge of the cardboard there. Yeah, definitely want to add a little bit more to that. So I'm going to grab a little bit more red. Because right around in here, it did feel a little bit thin. Now this shade of red is deep red. That didn't sound good. This shade of red is deep red from Big Twist, Joann's house brand. I'm just making sure this is pulled in enough. I think I'm gonna have to turn this. Oh wait, this is, I think that's that color. I think so. Alright, I'm gonna turn this just for a few minutes while we look at life on this side of the burb. We gotta check things out on this side of the burb. Like the head was sturdy, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it was a little thin. Like we were there, but we weren't there. Kind of situation. Now I'm just trying to get this edged out so we don't lose. Don't want to lose the beak in here. That wouldn't work too well now, would it? The wing color was deep wine, I believe, from Paintbox, their Simply Chunky line. So we will see what we can make happen here. Now he is a little big to be a Christmas tree ornament, but I don't think it's going to end up getting hung on a Christmas tree, so I mean, technically, I guess you could get a suction cup, right? Just hang it off a window. And that could be an option. This will probably have to get flipped at least once before we do the mask. And I still want to add some more of this dark red color here. We can tighten you up just a little bit, friend. Doesn't have to be dramatically so, but a little bit would be somewhat helpful. More than likely. So we kind of lost our little triangles on our head there. Had a feeling that was gonna happen, so not really all that surprised. Oh, hey. Watch them fingers. That was my fault entirely. Since I was not paying attention. Alright, so just kind of coming back through the backside just a little bit. Just to kind of get it a little bit cleaned up. I mean, we'll end up haircutting anyway, but that feels a little bit better. I just wanted to make sure I had enough to... Right there still feels a little thin compared to some other spots, but my main concern was making sure that I had enough real estate to get the hanger in there. Really. Alright, is this still our... I believe so. Okay. I'm gonna grab some more of our wine color here. And I'm just kind of doing a light roll on it because I want it to kind of come down to about here is where I think I want it to sit. Hopefully we can get it to do what we want it to do. And I think we will. We will see how that goes. Did you find out if the doctor's office ever called back?
Huh?
Did you find out if the doctor's office ever called back?
Not as of yet.
Like you asked him?
He would have said something.
Would he have?
Yeah, he's that coherent right now.
Alright. Like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't call back yet. Since it's like 4:30. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of do our little bit of light tapping. We don't want to slam it home like it's our Bob Ross stuff, since we don't want to completely attach it to the base felt in this case. That's why we're just kind of gently grazing the surface here. As best as we can. Still undecided if I am going to come back with stitching across the wing here. We might. Right now I'm looking at the head and I'm like, it looks like he has a little red face mask on. Just have to try to work in that extra bit of red that we put in there. A bit more. Right? The more you go over an area, the tighter and denser it's gonna get. Plus, you know, the more fiber you add will also thicken it up as well. I just want to make sure that everybody's getting some sort of attention here. Let's come back to our wing. So, I mean, you can see there's a slight purple tone. To our birdie buddy here, and that's fine. That's kind of what I was trying to get on the wing, because in this particular reference photo, although a lot of the photos I was seeing, the wings were a slightly different shade, unless it was the same bird, because a lot of them were from the same photographer. It could have been the same bird. So I got this reference photo, this inspirational sort of reference photo from Unsplash. So they're a pretty good site. They've got all kinds of photos. And you can create an account on there, and then you can favorite stuff, and you can make collections of groupings, so that way you can keep track of stuff that you like that you might want to use for later. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. But definitely worth checking out if you're looking for some inspiration. Or some sort of reference. And there's others out there. It's just I tend to like the feature on Unsplash where you can make collections. So if you want a folder of just, you know, animals or specific animals, you know, whatever you want. I mean, yeah, I could download every photo and make my own folders of stuff, but this I can make the collection on the website. And I don't actually need to download the photo right away. And then I can come back and find it again and look at it again and see if I still like it. Or maybe I've changed my mind and then I can remove it from my collection. Makes it super, super easy. Right. Getting this stuff sorted. He's not looking so bad. There's definitely a shade difference here, which is good. I was worried there wasn't gonna be. Trying to make sure that we don't go too far into the felt there. Kind of sounded like we were ripping up Velcro. Oh my. Alright. I'm going to put you back in the template because I'm not quite done with that. Do want to make sure that you are good to go before we move on to the next spot. I do have a hard stop time today, so you know, we do have that going. So I have a hard stop time of about an hour. So sorry, I did wake up a little bit early and I was trying to get on here sooner, but a few other things were going on for WoW challenges that I had to unexpectedly take care of. We had our first max level challenger for Dragonflight of any challenge. And they were in the Green Man challenge. I'm sitting at about 74-75% through level 60. I don't have any rested, and while I can do it unrested, it's very time consuming unrested, and I've been super busy. I've been trying to make some gold while I can, and to maybe get a little bit more of game time that I don't have to find that will slow down my ability to play. Although it looks like game time is going back up already. I'm just not making it fast enough. I can't find a spot that I'm happy in, so I keep swapping back and forth between two instead of just staying put. I can't decide which spot I like more. So I've been kind of going back and forth between the two, spending a few hours in one spot and then a few hours in the other. Plus I'm letting the Bloodthirsty get at least rested through the remaining bit of their level, which should probably be there by the time I get logged back in on them. Alright, so I'm just kind of darkening up our tail section down here. And then I need to add a little bit of our different red on that section. I got a notice today, they're changing the day our recycling is picked up, and I was like, but why? Like a permanent change, and I'm like, is it because there's not that many people on this road? Is it because this person keeps missing or forgetting us some days? Like, I'm very confused. Like, we still have to add our feet too, so. Let's see what I can do up here. Like, you can kinda move some some areas around a little bit. Not by much though. Little. Subtly. At times. But not... Like, if I was up here, I wouldn't be able to get down here. But, you know, maybe fractionally over just a touch. So try to make sure you're about where you want to be. Just to make things a little bit easier. Sorry, I wasn't sure if that was the husband messing around in the kitchen. I think our friend and him... Sorry, I get distracted by stuff. And then once it starts bothering me, if I don't deal with it right then, it becomes a whole ass thing. Him and our friend are going to be doing something tonight, even though it's my night. Like, we purposely talked about what nights I could have. If I can't have Monday, like y'all said I could, I'm gonna go back to Wednesday. Because I have better viewership on Wednesday. I gave up my Wednesday for you guys. And now you want all of the days. Oh goodness, that's a lot of fluff to get tucked in there. That's probably way too much fluff, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so let's see about... I know that went way too far down in there. Way too far down. Yes, we still have to do our feet. And we will get there shortly. Probably should have made that a little bit thicker. Probably. Alright, Burb, look out. Look out, Burb. I need to release you from the felts. Need to make sure that we are still looking okay back here. We're looking a little fuzzy, but we're alright. I think we're doing okay-ish. Alright, so I think we're kind of done with the red, right? I feel like we are. But now, I haven't pulled that piece of felt up off the pad in a while. At this point, I'm kind of scared to. I think it's going to be pretty embedded in there. Alright, those two reds are done. What shade is this? This is black. This is what I'm looking for. I haven't had to fluff more black in a while. Probably gonna need to soon. Alright, so this is kind of a lot here, actually. Alright. So we've got some black kind of encompassing our face section here. So actually, let me turn you just a little bit so I can see our placement here. You all right?
Yep, just gotta go get my Tums out of the car.
Okay. Just trying to see. Where we connect here. So that we can figure out where we need to sit. So husband and I are still working on the details for the new attempt at doing a duo thing. He wasn't digging the wheel, and with the new updates coming next week, it's got him kind of wanting to play. So we'll see what we can do with that. See, like you can kind of move your fluff around a little bit. Not all that much though. A little. A little bit. Sorry, the burping was him. He's having a bit of an anxiety day. Well, they're all a bit of an anxiety day, but today's being a little extra. Apparent. At least at the moment. He tends to burp a lot because he clenches his stomach and kind of gulps down air when he's having his more intense anxiety issues. I feel like this is a little thick, but maybe not. Not too bad. Alright, so I do want to make sure that this is attached. It seems to be acting a little bit stubborn. Oh, okay, well that lifted up pretty good. Your face, though, thank you. Your face is being a little fussy, if I do say so. Actually, this one's probably going to be the fastest one that we've done so far. Right? Okay, we need to do some sort of feet here. We could do black. The photo I'm looking at is kind of like a brownish. I've seen some people do gray. Let me see. Like, this is a light gray. Might be a little ridiculous though. I don't think their feet are really that color, and I can't really go the branch color. Can't really stitch it. I have like some gray stitching, I think. Like, that's kind of the same color. Oh, no, actually it is a little different. We might. And I stress might be able to get that to work. Maybe. Sorry, I'm still kind of looking at his head here, and I'm like, I can still kind of see. But that's alright. Okay, so oh goodness, okay. So what is that, like 3? Let's see if this is even gonna work. It might not. It might just be too close in color. I mean, it could still kind of work. Maybe. Don't know if it's quite enough of a contrast though. to really make that much of a difference. You can't even really see it on the camera. Like up close you kind of can, but that's a little dark still. I need like almost a shade lighter. Because that isn't it. And this is kind of ridiculously light, honestly. I have something in between. I mean, wow, they don't give you very much of this color, do they? Certainly doesn't seem like it. I mean, this might be a little too light. Look, you stay back there and stop falling into the microphone. Thank you. I mean, yeah, this might be a little bright for bird feet, but at the same time, it might maybe kind of work. Maybe. At least if we can give the impression that there is a foot in there somewhere. Perhaps. That will be enough. So we still have to haircut this one. We still have to stitch it. And add our eye. And our hanger. This stuff is just being a little extra fuzzy. This is the roving that I grabbed, so it's gonna be a little bit extra to deal with. Because this particular roving seems to want to be a little bit extra. Okay, now I'm going to stick you right there for now. Alright, I'm gonna come across the back. And just kind of come back over one more time. Now I'm not gonna shade the back this time. Because when I was doing the butterfly, I hadn't fully worked out my plan of attack on that one yet. But since I know already how we're gonna handle this, that makes a bit of a difference here. Clean that guy up. Don't know if we're gonna have enough time to finish him. Probably not. It's probably gonna take me a bit here to haircut and things. So we'll probably have at least part of another session on this guy, so I'm gonna try to do an extra stream. Well, not really an extra stream, I guess a bonus stream late night tomorrow. After, I'm sure, the husband and our friend are done doing anything they might be doing together, and you know, I have to get some house chores done and all that, dishes and stuff. Try to keep those from getting too out of hand, because then it takes me even longer to get them done later. I'm just trying to take down a little bit of the extra fuzz off the back, right? Because if I try to attach a backing, I want it to actually adhere. Don't want it to try to come off. So if I can get this a little bit defuzzified, probably have a better shot of that. actually happening. So many little fuzzies. Alright, let's start to move on to our front. Hair cutting job now. Don't think we'll have to do too much to the front here. Front looks pretty okay for the most part. A couple of spots in here. Alright, that's not bad. I get all of my fuzz here kind of pushed off to the side. So Tuesday's session may see us fully finishing this guy, putting whatever finishing touches on he needs, and starting my dad's. I don't even know how I'm gonna approach my dad's yet. Trying to do his is probably gonna be a whole thing in and of itself because of what we're doing. Alright. So, I need some thread, Marvin. Oh, you know what I also need? A needle. It helps if we have a needle. Kind of sort of funny how that works, isn't it? Alright, I haven't decided if I'm gonna stitch along there yet. Still kind of thinking about it. Alright, Marvin, I need all of the thread. All of the thread ever. So this is already at 3 strands, I believe. I think this is part of our split that we didn't use on the butterfly. Oh, it looks like 3 threads. Come on. Okay. Shoe. I mean, technically it becomes 6 with the way I do it, but it is split to 3. You know what? I don't need these guys on right now. They're just gonna make things more complicated than they need to be. Wait, I think this is 3. Is it 3? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe it's not 3. It looks like it could be split down again, to be perfectly honest. I'm not going to, but it looks like it could be. How many strands are these things? Like, the strands look like they could be split down again into twos. So I'm like, the fuck? Oh, yeah, there we go. I can't tie a knot in the same place. So we will get this started here. Sorry, buddy. Oh, this might not have been. The best place to start, though. Got no room to work here. Alright. I will try to be as gentle as I can, my friend. I hope that's a kitty behind me that I am hearing. Potentially getting into trouble. Meow, hi little. What's the matter? I don't know what you want, my friend. What's up? I can give you all of the kitty cuddles ever when we get done. You should have food, I believe. Yeah, we'll have to tuck the that little tail thread from the knot. On up behind there. Every night, just about, when I'm in the kitchen doing dishes, this one hops up on our second freezer and just starts meowing at me incessantly. And I don't know what the hell she wants. Like, I have nothing to give her. I don't know if she wants me to play with her. I don't know if she just wants attention. She has food in her bowl. I don't know if she's just mad at the fact that I'm doing dishes. I don't know if she's trying to beg because she thinks I'm making something. I kind of think she wants the kitchen window open because she keeps like standing on the windowsill. But it's like freezing outside. The heat's running. I'm not opening the window for you to just sit there half in the windowsill. My fuzzy friend, that isn't gonna happen. Oh, she might have found Russell. I think I just heard her meow at him. Or she's meowing at my mom. I'm not sure. Someone's in the kitchen. I'm not convinced it's Russell because I think he went in the other room a while ago. So it might in fact Be My Mom. And I know I'm looking, we're sewing through the back, right? Like this isn't the front side. But it's a little bit easier for me to do it that way. So if we tuck that back there, that's kind of what we're looking at so far. This is probably, I don't know if this is the more time-consuming part. Guess that depends on how much time it takes to get through it. It's probably the more delicate part, at the very least. What time are we at? Yeah, so probably won't be fully done. In fact, we won't be anywhere near fully done with the time that I have remaining available right now. I mean, I could try to come back later tonight and try to finish this guy, but I think we'll just try to shoot for an extra stream tomorrow night later. And we'll see what we can get done then. I think I'm picking up little white fuzzes from our felt here. I guess the thread running over part of it. Oh, let go there. Oh, what did you do? What happened? Here we go. That was interesting. So I don't know when the new zoo series might be starting. We're still going to keep going with Streamland. So I just don't know what day we're going to be doing the Challenge Accepted series. It could be random. It might not be on a set day. So him and I are going to trade off on the same zoo. Basically, it's going to be like, we're still going to involve the wheel to some degree, but whatever gets spun, we both have to do the same thing in our own style. And then we're kind of show you guys what we did. So we're going to be splitting a zoo map in half. And we're each going to be taking a side. Right? So if we get a certain theme, you know, a certain number of species, that kind of thing. So it'll be a little different than, it'll be slightly different options than what I'm doing in Streamland. Because I kind of get lost in hit the zone of I don't know what the fuck to do. When I'm kind of left to my own devices there. Oh, that thread got a little jankified there. Maybe he's not, I mean that's bugging me, but he's not coming along too badly. And I kind of wanted him to be in the same style as the butterfly. Like, we don't have to do that. Oh shit. Like, we don't have to do this part. I could just, you know, stick his eyeball on, stick the hanger in, and call him a day, or call it a day. But I don't know, I like this finished edge here. Kind of cleans up any extra oddities. Or at least I think it does. I mean, now his stitches did get a little spaced out up in there, so I need to rein him back in a bit. Get him a little bit closer. Or at least try to. And we'll see how we go here. There's some white felty fuzz there. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. So that one was getting a little extra carried away. Alright, so I mean he's not too bad. Probably still have to come back in and just clean up any extra loose fuzzes. That we come across here without snipping our stitches like I just did. Oof, alright, we should be alright though. Okay. So let's see if we can keep going here. his head shape makes it a little bit tough. Morale, don't claw the back of my chair, please. Morale, I don't want you getting stuck. I'm watching the time. We have like a few more moments. Let me just finish. Morale! Oh my goodness. Ma'am. Alright. Where are you? Come here. Alright, well, let's have a quick kitty break. Come here. Oh, goodness. You are so heavy. You are so heavy, little one. Hi. Hi. See? You're kind of on camera now. Little bit kitty break. Little bits of kitty cat. So what's up? What can I do for you? Did you just want to be on camera? Miss Purse? What's up? Do you want to get down? You can't take my project with you though. I need that. Okay, bye. Alright, so my terribly, terribly stained shirt. It's an art shirt, what can I tell you? We have clothes that we wear when we do art so that we don't mess up the good clothes. Alright then, so that is gonna do it for today. I will finish this guy up probably on tomorrow's stream. I'd really like to finish him up now, but husband and the friend made plans. So I'm gonna have a talk with those boys. But yeah, so we will finish stitching him up tomorrow night, late. We'll do a late night art stream. And get his eye on and get his hanger on. And then we'll be moving on to my dad's. Hopefully, we're gonna have to MacGyver some shit for that, because while I could do it all out of roving, I don't know if I'm gonna. So make sure you follow all of the places down below. All of the socially places. And that's gonna do it for us tonight. So I will see you all tomorrow. And until next time, you guys have a good one.